Hey guys, I'm going to be doing a review today on Revlon Colorstay, but first I've got to apologize to all my subscribers and everybody who's been watching me. I haven't been making videos, but it's because I have been busy with school and work and my computer blew up with 36 viruses. So I couldn't do anything for a really long time. So I'm going to be reviewing today on Revlon Colorstay foundations, and I want to talk to you. Guys about my recent conversion from the Bare Minerals to all full-fledged liquid foundation, and I'm also going to be talking about the powder that I actually set my makeup with later in another review video. But I wanted to talk about my Revlon Colorstay. My two normal colors that I use is going to be 180 Sand Beige and then 150 Buff. And there's two colors. 150 Buff is for my winter and 180 is for summertime or whenever I start to get darker. As well as 400 Caramel. It's also a darker color. You can tell the difference in the colors. Those are pretty drastic, but I do use this to help mix with my foundation, as well as using it as a liquid bronzer, which I will be showing you in another video, so I'm not going to talk about that. But let me talk to you about the foundation. Oh my gosh, this is the holy grail of foundation for me now. It gives a mattifying effect all over. It dries quickly. And it also comes in a oily to combination skin formula, so it would have a matte top. It does not have a pump. I know everybody has a big thing about the Revlon Colorstay not having a pump. Personally, I know they say it wastes product, but I like to be able to control how much I'm pouring in and out. And with the pump, I don't feel that freedom that if I pour too much, if I squeeze out too much, I don't have the freedom to put some back in just in case to save product, but I can do that with a regular top. But I love this foundation mainly because it gives a mattifying effect and it's full coverage. And I don't have bad skin. Some of you already know that I don't have bad skin, but this formulation in this friggin' foundation is awesome. What it does is it covers everything. I really don't need concealer. I don't use concealer that much, but I also bought the Revlon Colorstay concealer in light because at the time I had no tan. I will be getting the medium next time, but I will be talking about this concealer as well. This Colorstay stays on all day. It says looks and feels fresh all day. It has soft flex. It provides all-day comfort, moisture balanced and oil-free formula, natural flawless look, and transfer resistant. All of those prove so true. This stuff, I have taken so many naps in it, and I wake up and it looks exactly like whenever I put it on. That's the thing about a foundation that I look for. I want it to stay on all day, be transfer resistant. I love the feeling of looking at myself in the mirror and knowing that I don't have to reapply. And that's what this stuff does. You don't have to reapply. And so I have purchased many bottles of this, and this is the holy grail of foundation for me. As far as drugstore goes, I do have other drugstore foundations that I do turn to occasionally, but as far as my main liquid foundation, I think I'm going to stay with the Revlon Colorstay. But as far as the Revlon Colorstay concealer, let me tell you the deal with this thing. Whoops. As far as the Revlon Colorstay, I have it in light, as I've said. It's a blemish concealer. This stuff sucks as a blemish concealer, but it's really good for under eye. It brightens my under eye. It conceals my under eye circles, but it doesn't cover any of my blemishes. I do use a green concealer to counteract red, but I put this on top, but it doesn't stay on. It doesn't do the trick for me, but it works for my under eyes. I also don't use a lot of thick concealing underneath my eyes. I use a light concealing. I use a light concealing technique, and this stuff it's not a great blemish concealer. I don't know why, because the formulation is very runny. And that's all I have to say about the blemish concealer. Now, I do top off my Revlon Colorstay with my MAC Studio Fix Powder Foundation. And this is what this is. And yes, it is full coverage, but you can sheer it out. That's also another thing about the Revlon Colorstay. Some people have a huge problem with spreading it around on their face. They don't know how to work it too fast, or they don't know how to work it to the point where it looks streaky or blotchy. They don't know how to really use it. One thing that I use is you can mix it in with a moisturizer, or you can put on a moisturizer plus a primer, and you won't have a problem with spreading this around on your face, because with your skin moisturized and primed, you're able to spread the product out a lot faster and also a lot easier. I also use my fingers with this, or I could use a stippling brush, which gives it a great airbrushed feel to the face. And so this helps me put it on with a more sheer application. As for my fingers, I can pack it on as much as I want. Do I feel like it looks cakey? No. I think it would look cakey with the wrong application. It would look cakey if you put it on with a straight up small kabuki brush, or a big huge kabuki brush, and try to buff it in. I feel like those techniques, you need something small, something that would help you really get the foundation in the right areas, because with liquid foundation, you are going to have to work with it more than you would a powder. But as far as this foundation goes, clearly I love it. Clearly I bought 3 bottles, and I will continue to buy more. They're each 1 ounce, so they are compared to the MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation, but without the yellow base that the MAC Studio Fix Plus Foundation, no, MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation does. But they also have a variety of colors, plenty of colors to choose from. Any drugstore, I bought each of these. Revlon at CVS has a deal going on, buy one get one 50% off. That's how I bought this one with another purchase of Revlon. But I love Revlon. Thumbs up to Revlon. But for the people who really want to pop, go ahead. But I'm perfectly fine with my foundation coming straight out of the bottle. I know it's not sanitary. I know some people just don't prefer that. But I prefer that if I pour too much, I can pour it right back in. You can also spread your product out on the back of your wrist, or on a disc, some surface that won't absorb the product or dry it out. I usually just dip it straight from my finger and apply it to my face and put it all over. So that's just what I do. You don't have to follow what I do, but I love this foundation, clearly. And the blemish concealer, not so great, but I top it off with my MAC Studio Fix Foundation, powder foundation. And it's worked out for me so far. I haven't broken out. The dry skin formulation, it does dry off matte, but it doesn't dry me out. Even though I do have dry skin, the oily combination, I'm not so sure. I know it since it is an oily formulation, it would dry out any oily spots. It is buildable. It is medium to full coverage. It comes in 1 ounce. It's comparable to MAC Studio Fix Fluid, and it has an SPF of 15. And it comes in a wide range of colors. It doesn't come with the pump, and it has a chemical smell, like a paint smell, but that's just with foundation. And especially since the Revlon Colorstay kind of is sticky, it tacks onto your skin a lot easier. That could be a part of the formulation, which is why it might smell more chemically. But overall, I absolutely love this stuff. I recommend it to any beauty lover, anybody who loves liquid foundation like I do. And I usually go for full coverage because I don't like my freckles and I want them to be gone. So I'll see you guys later, and subscribe. Bye.